SMART's 1,800 yardmasters are responsible for safe and efficient operations in America's rail yards. In recent years, carriers have piled more responsibilities on members as they pursue more profits through consolidation and so-called precision scheduled railroading. We spoke with Smart TD yardmasters about how task overload is making their jobs harder.
In recent years, I know just on my division, we've had 2 yards shut down that they've added cameras in and forced that work off onto yardmasters at other locations. To me and to the rest of my yardmasters, we've all talked about it. We find that very unsafe. Just an unsafe condition because with me never working in a yard, the only thing I can see is what's on that camera.
We are the thin line of switching in any operation between management and the men and women that do the work. So it's a nonstop job. The phone rings continuously. You use computers. You interface with dispatchers, chief dispatchers, grain groups, intermodal groups. Anything that has a railroad comes to a yardmaster. Not only that, you're the first point of contact. There are many yards that if there's an emergency, it's posted, you contact the yardmaster, not the trainmaster, not the superintendent. You are the point man.
On Canadian Pacific, Kansas City now, there was 5 different yards. All 5 yards had yardmasters. CP, in their infinite wisdom, consolidated all 5 yards to 1 yardmaster and then centrally located them. Doing so, we have cameras that govern yards from Glenwood, Minnesota, all the way to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, up to Duluth, Superior, including 1 yard in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
I've got 4 cameras in Charleston. I've got 2 that are point of view cameras that we can sort of twist around and look, but I can only see about a quarter mile, and there's still points in that yard that I can't see.
The yards are extremely busy. The task overload on those desks are enormous.
A couple of days ago, I had 6 jobs in Columbia, all working right there in the yard together, all working on the same channel within about a quarter mile of each other. And they're all stepping all over the top of each other. And then you got Charleston now. Now I had 3 jobs down there working on the same channel. And so, it gets a little hectic, it gets a little overwhelming at times.
From the time we sit down to the time we leave, and often 2 to 3 hours after we leave, our mind is racing because we're trying to think, in the words of somebody else, 4 steps ahead of solving the current problem or the problem that's coming.
They come out with a new slogan the other day to where we're supposed to say, everything begins with safety. There is nothing more important than safety. Nothing we're doing is safe.
Our solidarity will be vital to building on advances we have made in the last 3 years. Now is the time to stand together. Now is the time to organize, amplify our voices, so we can make the changes badly needed for future generations. Thank you for watching Smart News. Solidarity forever.